governments, Congress, and even the president, so it's important that the Supreme Court remain ideologically balanced. Historically, we can see that this appears to be true, although there are many outliers here and there. We can observe some of these outliers, particularly those happening in the 1960s, and by taking away certain cases, we can see that the issue areas involved are civil rights, criminal procedure, economic activity, and the First Amendment. By hovering over either visualization, we can see that the line chart below gives us data for the ideologies of each justice and how they've changed over time as well. These scores, called Martin's Quinn scores, can be more negative if a justice is more liberal, or more positive if a justice is more conservative. Observing these two datasets together can help us make assumptions, such as maybe Justice Douglas had a bit of a say-so here in the 1960s. When looking at rulings by issue area and unconstitutionality, we can observe the Supreme Court and how they make these decisions, and infer some general societal leanings with respect to sensitive topics. For example, there's a case in 1968 regarding the First Amendment, invalidating an Arkansas statute that prohibited the teaching of human evolution in public schools. From this, we can infer, at least for the Arkansas area, that the idea of human evolution was not widely accepted. As influential as the Supreme Court can be, its decisions can also be overturned by future justices or other things, such as amendments to the U.S. Constitution. An example of this regarding the First Amendment can be seen in the 1952 case against the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York being overruled by a case in 1967 against the Board of Education of the City of New York. The 1952 case took a conservative ruling to the First Amendment, saying it was fine for the university to refuse employment to those that advocate against the U.S. government. In the 1967 case, it took a liberal ruling stating that it was not right and that these people had a right to employment. I hope that guiding you through this visualization has been helpful, that you have a better understanding of the Supreme Court.